Thanks for clicking this video. My name is Adomah. I'm a tapestry crochet artist based in Ghana, and today I'll be giving you the beginner friendly way of getting started with tapestry crochet. Now, I've been a tapestry crochet artist for 3 years, even though I've been crocheting for more than 8 years. I decided to branch out because I love art and I love to explore with different color works. Now, this decision was very helpful because I was able to explore different artworks. I specialized in casual wears and beach wears, so incorporating tapestry into these artworks or these pieces made them very unique and very sellable. As a beginner, I do encourage you to explore tapestry because it is very unique and makes your pieces very detailed oriented and more sellable if you are a small business. I'll be giving you the basic information you need to get started. To get started, you have to source for yarns. Tapestry crochet is a slightly expensive form of niche under the crochet or fiber arts community. This is because you will be sourcing for different colors of yarns most of the times. But as a beginner, you do not need to work on complex projects that require a lot of color changes. What do? First of all, you need to start from the basics. Pinterest is a very helpful tool if you want to get started. There are so many great patterns on Pinterest that can be translated into tapestry art. Now, there are two types of crocheters watching this video, if I may guess. Those who are already making different types of things without incorporating the tapestry, or sometimes they incorporate color works here and there, but not specific great patterns. The other type of crocheter is the absolute beginner who fears that tapestry is so much complex or complicated. I'm here to tell you that it is not as complex or complicated as others make it seem. It is about resilience and using the right technique. First technique I would like to talk about is making of bobbins. I have an example of bobbin here. You know you are working with a lot of colors, and so it's important to make small pieces or small yarn pieces or sections in order to help you with your color change. To avoid passing the yarn through your projects throughout, making it looking very untidy, it is important to make pieces of bobbins and keep them somewhere in an organized setting. So I have so many types of bobbins in different colors. All I do is cut a piece of card, create 2 lines on the sides of the cards, and that is where I will wrap the yarn through it before wrapping it all around the card. I do this and keep it elsewhere. When I'm in need of a project that requires the color that I made a bobbin of, I just pick up the bobbin and start working, which makes my project much more easier. I've been using Intarsia crochet for most of my projects ever since I began exploring tapestry, and I think it's important to take note of that. Intarsia crochet is a crochet technique that allows you to have your front looking exactly as your back. The next technique is how to change colors. If you're an experienced crocheter, you already know the technique of changing colors. If you are using a single crochet like how I mostly do, what you are going to do is to make sure you have 2 loops on the hook, and then you grab the next color, pull through the 2 loops to finish it off, and continue crocheting from there. However, do you know that there are so many other techniques that will help you when changing colors to give you a smoother transition? One technique is that instead of yarning over and pulling through, you will yarn under instead. I hope you are learning from these tips: sourcing for your yarns, secondly, making bobbins, thirdly, learning important techniques on how to change colors. The 4th tip for every tapestry artist or potential tapestry artist is to have patience. Tapestry crochet requires a lot of patience because of the color changing techniques, and so it is not like other forms of crochet where you work the stitches throughout and maybe increase and decrease at some point. With tapestry, you are combining your knowledge in changing of colors, and also, if possible, you are also working the stitches and increasing or decreasing at some point if you are making a garment or any form of shape. However, if you are making a blanket or a wall art, it is a very simplistic form since it does not require increase or decreasing, and so I would recommend every beginner to start from that point. You see those nice cute Pinterest grids you see mostly on your Pinterest page. If you're a crochet artist or a crochet enthusiast, start from there, or go to Pinterest and search alpha patterns or crochet grids or grids. They are going to give you a lot of beginner friendly options which require less use of colors. Start from small. These are some of my artworks when I first started 3 years ago. You can see that my front and back is always neat. Never made any crochet tapestry with the back looking messy, and so that is why I love making bobbins, so that the color changes will be perfect and seamless. Now, as a beginner, you don't expect perfection, you practice, and that is what I did. I practice more often, and that is why I am making this video, to encourage you to delve into this art. The next point, which is the fifth point, is to delve in creating your own patterns. After some time, you would love to explore making your own patterns using stitch fiddle or grid yarn. I recently discovered grid yarn when I was making my research for this video, and I do love it. Now, I've been using stitch board and stitch fiddle for quite some time. However, grid yarn is also worth it since it makes it easier to transform the images without having to make a lot of changes with the grids. You know, with stitch fiddle, sometimes they automatically pick colors or more shades, and then when you limit it, it becomes a problem because the detail you are expecting does not show much. But with grid yarn, it tries as much as possible to give you the details that you need, and so I will recommend grid yarn. However, it is $4 if you want the VIP version, but there is a free version, and that is what I basically use. So it's worth it if you invest your $4 with the monthly package version for the VIP, since it will give you the opportunity to explore. If you love a tutorial on how to use grid yarn or stitch fiddle, I'll be doing that for you guys, so stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and don't miss out on any tapestry or intarsia related content. Another important technique is that when you insert pull through, you're making your last stitch. I'm supposed to make sure this yarn comes in front, okay? The yarn you are working with comes in front in this manner, and then you grab the next color, you yarn over and pull through, and then we are going to continue with your stitches. This will help you with color changes in the next row, because now the yarn is more accessible and it will create a more smooth transition, as you can see in my previous color changes. So you can see that I'm working with a lot of bobbins, and the color changes is very smooth and very clear, and accessibility to yarn is much more easier because of this technique. Another question is, what if you are supposed to make 2 stitches in this immediate color and another 2 stitches in this red color? So let's try that as well. This is how I make mine. 2 loops on the hook as always. Bring the yarn in front, grab the next color very closer, yarn over and pull through, yarn under and pull through, sorry, and then we are going to make your 2 stitches. So make sure you bring this red underneath. You are carrying it along because you are going to change colors immediately. So insert, pull through, single crochet 1, and into the next stitch but you are not going to yarn over and pull through. Since you are going to change colors immediately, you are going to bring this color in front. Now grab the red you have been carrying through, and then you yarn under and pull through, just like that. And then in case you are supposed to make another color change, you can still carry it along, which is the blue black we are working with. And then we are going to insert a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. In case your grid says single crochet in the next 2, you bring this in front, you grab the next which you have been carrying along, and you yarn under and pull through, and then you continue making your stitches across. Okay, this time you don't need to carry it along in case the grab gun does not require you to. So you are going to continue single crochet till you make your next color change. Okay, so you see smooth transition without introducing bobbins in these sections which are small. Okay, and that is an easier technique I adapted. Next step as a beginner in tapestry or intarsia crochet is to practice your basic stitches. If you know your single crochet, have double crochet stitch or double crochet is a little bit off, or your tension is not giving smooth vibes, I do recommend that you put in the work and practice more often, because you need clean stitches when it comes to tapestry for your work to pop out. If you are still watching, thank you so much for coming this far. I'll be doing a giveaway of some of my crochet yarns, so kindly comment a red heart in the comment section, and the first 5 get this opportunity, mostly for my Ghanaian and Nigerian or African based content creators or crochet artists. The next point is to check your posture when crocheting. You know, tapestry sometimes can be stressful, and because it is requiring a lot of critical thinking, especially if you are working complex color works, you forget about your posture. This also goes for general crochet as well. If you become very tired, you realize that you will not be able to put in much effort, and you would leave your projects lying down most often. You have to be productive, and so it is important to sit at the right posture when crocheting tapestry, especially since you are working with color changes. I also do recommend that you get a table to help you place your tapestry on, especially the bobbins, so that they do not tangle. And that brings me to a very important point, which is tangling of yarns. I myself have been struggling, but there are so many tools that have been invented now that can help you. There's this piece that I found on AliExpress or Amazon going for sale. You can put the yarn bobbins on those pieces. However, the way I roll my bobbins are a little bit different, and so I do not use the tool personally. What I do is that whenever I make color changes, I make sure I separate the yarn I just use to the other side, not positioning them among the ones I'm supposed to work with. But if your grid patterns tells you to make a color transition which is somewhere around the section you are working with, but that color transition is the next color a little bit further away, there is always not a need to bring a new bobbin or wrapped color of yarn in the same, because it's much more closer. So assuming I was supposed to make the next grid in black somewhere here, so this is going to be the last stitch in red, making sure I leave 2 loops always. Then I'll bring the red yarn in front as I taught you previously. I'll grab this next color because it's much more closer. Okay, so you are going to yarn under, so you grab and pull through. You'll see that you have created this long strand. Don't worry, we are going to cover it up very soon. So as you continue to make your single crochet stitches, it covers up this long strand. So insert and single crochet normally. So I'm going to single crochet to cover up this long strand, in case that's what the pattern wanted you to. And we are good to go. Very smooth, clean transition without introducing a bobbin. Final point is, do not be scared to ask for help. If you send me an Instagram DM and I see that you are interested in tapestry, I am willing to give you all the necessary information, because there is not much information when it comes to tapestry on YouTube, because of how it is very time consuming filming a lot of tutorials on it. And that is when I come in. I have decided to make a lot of tapestry videos to share my knowledge that I've learned for 3 years with experimentation and figuring things on my own. You don't have to figure it on your own, because your crochet bestie is here to help you. I'm going to give you all the necessary information to make it easier for you, because I really suffered figuring it out. And so reach out to me via Instagram, Adomah the Crocheter, Adomah_the_ Crocheter, or TikTok as well. The links will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any video. Want to learn more cute outfits or more tapestry related content when it comes to crochet? Don't forget to click these 2 videos.